Hello, we're back here today with a very special episode where we look at stuff. Is this technically a reaction video? No, shut up. Before we begin the video, I just want to tell you guys that I paid a guy on Fiverr for $5 to make me a super cool and epic intro. So I'm gonna play that right now. This is totally a real thing I did. I totally paid a guy $5 to do this, so just enjoy this. Wow, wasn't that cool? Okay, let's get on with the video. Alright, so here we are all the way back to the beginning. Holy crap. Let's take a gander at this for a second. Holy shit, I already hate doing this. So yeah, this is technically... No, this is not my first video. This is technically my second video. My first video was a review for Kill la Kill, but I had to delete it because YouTube made me delete it. Because I used music in it, and I... put in clips that I should have, maybe not put in the video because they were longer than they should be. A lot of things I did back in my reviews was that I would take the actual music from the soundtrack of the anime and I would put it in my review. And I didn't think about that because I didn't know about like copyright and stuff, and I thought it was fair use, but I'm an idiot, and I've definitely learned from that. There was one time I made a video on Avatar, The Last Airbender, and I got so pissed because Nickelodeon knocked it off before I could even post it. I did one of the dumbest, most childish rants on it. Okay, not the most childish. It's not like I was screaming in front of the camera, but I was just Nickelodeon, what are you doing? I have no excuse for this kind of stuff. I was 18 at the time when I made these reviews, so I should have acted, more mature. This is one of the most embarrassing videos I've ever made. This is the second video I've ever made, like I mentioned. And it's the top 10 facts about Spider-Man you didn't know. And it got quite a lot of views, as you can see, right here. It got 12,000 views, but, I was just no, I can't keep this up. It's so bad. It's so terrible. This Clan review, I did this at my parents' house at the time, and because usually I recorded it at my dorm, but I was home for the holidays, and I was hey, I'll record something real quick, and it was the voice, the audio mixing was really bad. My mic was too low because I didn't record with a mic because I didn't bring a microphone, so I recorded it right off my laptop, and the audio that was it's really bad. It's not meant to actually record that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is it. It's no longer up. This is the video I talked about where I was what the fuck, Nickelodeon? Oh yeah, I got so much hate from this. I talked about this in my last video where I gave an update, and if you haven't seen that, here's the card right there. It's gonna pop up. There it is. There it is. You can click on that if you didn't see that. I genuinely hated this. Actually, let's look at the comments for a second. What? Wait, why is there only one? I thought it said there was 11. Well, that was interesting. In all honesty, I enjoy Haruhi, and it is a very memorable series. Yes, no one liked the Endless Eight, even the Haruhi fans. Just a fun fact, at the end of the episode, there will usually be two characters. One character will tell the airing episode in some way, and the other will tell the chronological order. What? Are they trying to say that the show was aired, not chronologically, and that there is a I don't know. But because I know that it exists. There are two different ways you can watch it, but who cares? So yeah, I got a lot of hate from that, and it was my longest review, 19 minutes, because I just beat the shit out of this out of this anime. I was you son of a bitch, and people did not like it at all. Look at that. Look at that, 12 dislikes and 5 likes. But to each their own, I guess. Oh my gosh, I forgot I made not only did I make just reviews, I made AMVs as well, and not just for anime, but for I did all 5 at the time, all 5 of the Spider-Man movies, and I put Radioactive by Imagine Dragons over it, and I got a lot of views, 33,000. But again, I was just no, we're not doing this. We're not keeping this up. Oh my gosh. Up we go, and oh my gosh, I genuinely hate this video. So I don't know. I genuinely can't remember how I found the game, how this like browser game of Miyuki from Lucky Star just jacking you off, but but I was just like, wouldn't it be funny if I like pretended to not know it existed and played it and reacted to it and like really exaggerated how I felt when I watched it, and people, and I remember a couple comments being like, they saw through like my dumb act, like, dude, you've definitely watched this before. You've definitely played this before. It's just really unfunny, and I'm really like hamming up my reaction to it. I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing that? Oh, disgusting. Guys, I'm sorry we had to go through this. I feel like a different man, and I'm gonna have to read the Bible to cleanse myself. Oh, there's another AMV. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. I did not want to be reminded of this. This was the last thing I wanted to be reminded of. Okay, guys, what you're seeing right here, this video right over here, this is the worst video I have ever made on the channel, bar none. I guarantee you, from my personal like view, this is the worst video I've ever made. If you don't know what this is, if you can't read from the title, I basically sat my brother and sister down to watch a part of Boku no Pico because everybody was reacting to it, and I was like, haha, that'll be funny. You know what would be really funny? Not just me reacting to it, but people who've never like watched anime and don't know anything about hentai. What if they watch Boku no Pico? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh boy, I hope I don't scar them for life. So yeah, I sat down with my brother and sister and we basically watched gay porn. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so, like, if you guys are watching this, I am so sorry. I should have never done that. And don't worry, this video is not up anymore. You cannot watch it. And then over here we have my Clannad After Story review, which is like one of the highest viewed ones I've ever had, nearly 4,000. Again, I did this at my parents' house. I can't remember why. It must have been like spring break or something. But this time I did bring a microphone, and I acknowledged that I did the bad job in the other Clannad review. Oh, so with this, I tried to. This is terrible. There's this series on YouTube called Skyrim for Pimps. It's made by, I can't remember the channel name because I don't follow them anymore because they stopped being funny for me after a while. But they made this series called Skyrim for Pimps where they just like goofed around and like kind of made their own characters and set it in the Skyrim and made their own stories. And I was like, hey, I want to do that too, but I want to put Spider-Man in Skyrim, and it's not good. It's not good. Like, I didn't script anything. Everything was improvised. And I just kind of made shit up along the way. And it's very amateur. Very amateur. Oh, here's another one. Here's another tribute over here. This time it's Warriors from Imagine Dragons. I don't know why. Why did I put Imagine Dragons? It's such a shitty band. 9,000 views. Yeah, like all the stuff I made that I genuinely hate got like the most views for a long time. I was like, if I delete these, they won't be, it won't count for my like channel views anymore. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a significant hit if I delete all these videos. But eventually, I was just like, I don't care. Just at least private all of them, you know. Okay, so for my 100 subscriber video celebration type thing, once again I have forced my brother and sister to do something that they probably didn't want to do, and we danced to the Haruhi, which is, you know, it's funny because I hated that show so much, yet I was like, let's do the funny dance at the end credits. You know, ever since I made that, I was just like, oh gosh, just why did I do this? And then they would, somebody, every like family meeting, somebody would always like bring that video up and be like, shut the fuck up, shut up. And so eventually I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna get it. Nobody's gonna watch it anymore. It's unlisted. So yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Here is the second worst video I've ever made. I cannot believe I made this. 147,000 views. Why did I... Oh my gosh. What prompts me to make like these very sketchy, very not well made videos? Top 10 Zone Flash games. What? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I'm not the same person I used to be. I know people don't like this word anymore, but I was a fucking cringe lord back back in the day. There's another 2 AMVs in a row. Holy crap. This video, you know, I'm pretty proud of how it like turned out. Let's see, Attack on Titan and like Avengers, like, you know, clash up type thing. And then here's a few other views. And this one, here's another one that like surprised me by how many views there were. Like how many people like watched it, because I would hardly ever reach over 1,000 views with these reviews. And so this got 1,700 views, and I was like, oh, cool. Oh yeah, this is where I did a re-review of Kill la Kill after 1 year, after like a 1 year channel anniversary. Yeah, because I had to delete the first one. Oh, this was the beginning of a series that I hoped to would continue. And I only made about 5. I did a series called Badly Singing Openings, and my first one was Attack on Titan, and it got like a bunch of views, and I was like, holy crap, maybe I can milk it for all it's worth. So I made a few other ones. Let's see, one up here, Cowboy Bebop. That one didn't get nearly as many views, but yeah. But I remember I did one on Tokyo Ghoul, and then they were like, dude, you gotta fucking delete it. You got copyright strikes. And I'm like, oh, damn it. And for the Neon Genesis Evangelion one that I just did not even put the video in. I just like put in a still image, and I moved around one of the mechs occasionally. Here's another review that got a lot of views. My Cowboy Bebop. Maybe it's because I did the funny face. I should have put a big red arrow right over there. That would have gotten me like 1,000 more views. Oh, here's another thing that I was kind of hoping would branch out and like do more stuff with. It's called Pros and Cons. I was going to do a series called Pros and Cons, and the first one was Clannad. I'm actually proud, believe it or not, I'm actually kind of proud of this video, because I actually I scripted out what I wanted to say, and I think it turned out, I think it was edited pretty well for that time anyways. And I pointed out like stuff that I thought was good and was not good, and that's kind of what the whole like pros and cons thing was about. And I wanted to do more like on other stuff, but I just never did. Oh, no more reactions. I did a video. Okay, so I should probably explain. Yeah, so I used to do like reaction videos. I considered myself a reactor, and sad. That's a sad point in my life. Those videos were completely deleted. That's why they were never shown up in this list of videos. And I remember one of my most successful ones is Siblings React Anime Openings, and there were 2 videos I made, and they got a ton of views. The first one got like well over 100,000 views, and it was like a poorly put together like video, and I forced, well, I don't know if I asked them, and for some reason they were nice enough to participate. Thank you guys for like being nice and supportive, but at the same time, maybe don't encourage me to make this kind of awful content. Because I remember recording it with them, and I'd be like, come on guys, you gotta exaggerate. And so when I posted this video, and I was like, dude, I can't do reactions anymore. Because eventually I started like turning in my head like, uh-oh, maybe reaction videos are not good content. And because this was at the time, 2016 was like around the time when people were like pointing out like reaction channels and talking about how shitty and like no effort their content was. And I'm like, yeah, they kind of are. Also, I remember referring to this guy, Grade A Under A, which, by the way, I don't like that channel anymore. I think he's a piece of shit, because that was one of the videos I mentioned that talked about like why reaction videos are just not good. And I was like, okay guys, I'm deleting all of them. you have 24 hours to like watch the reaction videos if you want to. And I remember some of the comments were just like, some of them were like, "Oh, that's okay, man. We'll keep watching you and supporting you." And there were some people who were just like, "Yeah, this guy's just like bye," and this other guy's just, boo. Like, and people were like, "Yeah, I understand why you don't want them. However, I don't think you need to delete your previous videos. Your viewers enjoyed that content. There's no listen. Like the videos were bad. Like even if I didn't make this video, I would have eventually deleted those videos because they were just terrible." And I'm like, okay, thank you, Sagrith. And after that video, my views significantly tanked. Like I could not, for the life of me, get the same amount of views I used to after deleting all of my reaction videos because people they were not there for my other content. They were there for my reaction videos, basically. Well, most of them. I remember my subscriber count was steadily like going up, and after that it's pretty much stagnated, and it's still kind of that way too. I did more reviews. I kind of like went all in on like the reviews, and then I made this video where I was just, and this was before like Batman versus Superman came out. I don't know. I was just like sick of like the fandoms of like both Marvel and DC being like, "You fucking suck. We're the best." So that's kind of, I don't know. I kind of pointed that out. Oh, and this is like the first video that kind of like blew up so much after my like reaction videos and stuff. And I was like, holy shit. This was at the prime time when like Undertale was like huge and like the fandom was talking about it and people were like making fun of the fandom and stuff. And so I made a video about it. It's not a well-made video. It's not the most like well-made video. Editing is fine, but like the points I made, I remember comments like telling me this like after I made the video because I never thought about this before, but people pointed out that, dude, you're just describing like pretty much any fandom. There's nothing special you're bringing up about the Undertale fandom specifically. And I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right. So that's kind of why I like don't like this video. And for some reason, people continue watching this video, even though I feel like Undertale and like the whole like talk about the fandom has like dropped significantly since that time. And I have no idea why people continue like watching it and keep commenting the same things over and over again. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Yeah, I made a story. Oh, look at how shitty the thumbnail looks. Oh my gosh. So this is a story about the shitty roommate. Yeah, honestly, I thought this was a funny video. I mean, it's a funny like story thing, but yeah. There's not much to say about this one. Continuing on, I made more like reviews and wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? When did it get that many views? What the fuck? Okay, so this video, it's like kind of like the Attack on Titan one I made. Basically, I did One Punch Man, but it was in the style of like Civil War, and I'm surprised like it did not used to have that many views. So I'm wondering how, like, what caused people to like keep watching it. I mean, it's a good. I genuinely like this video I made. I thought it was edited well by me, especially at the time, 2016. So I'm proud of it. Wow, shocker! I'm actually proud of something that I made on this channel. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm also proud of this one too. But like nobody saw this. I don't want to sound like I'm sniffing my own farts here, but I feel like I was ahead of my time when I made this video, because I know people like made fun of like apology videos and stuff, but I like pointed out like everything like that people did, everything like the very specific things that people would like do in every apology video. And I don't know if I was like one of the first, but I felt like I was one of the first people that did it. This was around the time about like the CSGO Lotto thing, which I like specifically targeted, but at the same time, I kind of like made fun of everybody else who did apology videos. Continuing on. Oh my god, here it is. The man, the myth, the legend. Like the most popular video I've ever made. I am proud, yet I am super upset by how much views this has garnered. Over like 500,000 views. Like, do you know how hard it is for a nobody to get 500,000 views? Like, I struck gold here. This was crazy. And at the same time, because this video exists, I feel like I can't get past that. I can't get that same kind of recognition or view. I did get some subscribers from that, but they never like continually watched my other stuff. They were just here for the funny meme. And I don't get that. I don't get how people can like watch one video and then just like subscribe. Oh, here's another video that I'm pretty proud of, except for like one thing about it. But at the same time, it's got like a bunch of dislikes. And I want to say it's because of people who like Hatsune Miku. And because like all the comments, they're like, yeah, dude, you're right. You got this right. Nobody ever like counter argued me. Nobody said, no, dude, you're wrong about this or you're wrong about that. So I assume that all the dislikes are from the people who were just like, you fucking hate Hatsune Miku and Vocaloids in general? But yeah, I wish they had more views because I am genuinely proud of this video. Except for one thing. There's one part where I'm just like, and now people are listening to a computer software singing because I'm actually not sure. But then like 1 second later I go, well, I think I have the answer. Why even make the whole I'm not quite sure why people like her thing if I just like bring it up 1 second later? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Talk about a 2016 video. This is the most 2016 video I've ever made. Harambe takes out. I stole like this concept from like another video on YouTube where like a bunch of memes like fight a bunch of like gorillas and apes after Harambe died because like the monkeys are like raging against the people after Harambe got shot. And the reason why I made this video is because there was a project in one of my classes in college where it was like make up a plot for a movie, and you had to make like 3 different plots, and then like you'd say it to a group of people, and they'd say, you do this one. That one sounds the best. So yeah, I just like stole this like idea from like a guy's video on YouTube, and people thought it was the funniest thing, and then we had to eventually make like 10 like drawn pictures of like the plot throughout the whole thing. And so what I did was I drew a couple pictures, but then I was like, what if I made a trailer? And that's what this is. This was like a dumb trailer I made. And people just thought it was the funniest thing, even though it's the most like dated, unfunny, dumb video I've ever made. Here's the sequel to the, oh my gosh, like, how did I make such bad thumbnails? Oh, this was the last badly singing openings video that I did because it's just like, it's not worth continuing to do this anymore. This video was like, this was after like look at that. December 2016. May 2017. And this was like the longest gap I've gone without like uploading anything. And so I made a video basically saying I'm not dead. And I remember the comments were just like, lol, why am I subbed? Who are you? Like, who are you? You review anime. Why am I subscribed? I didn't like any of that. What a piece of what a shitty thing to say. Oh my god. I guarantee you these are from the people who watched the you reposting the wrong Friendly Neighborhood video, the one that garnered so many views. I guarantee you these are the people, and they're like, who the fuck are you? At least there's one guy, this Trap Factory, who's like, you're awesome. I'll watch whatever you make. Thanks, Trap Factory. Shout out to Trap Factory. And basically in this video, I was just like, yeah, I'm not making more anime reviews. Yeah, because the last one I made was Orange, which was in October 2016. And I was just like, guys, I'm done. Like, nobody watches them. There's no point in making them. From now on, I'm going to do like just whatever I want. Funny skits, maybe even. And that's what the next thing I did. I did a funny skit where, what kind of music do you listen to? Where I did just a wacky, goofy, random thing. This is one of the dumbest videos. And this is another video that like people in my family like to bring up because they're like, look at you, dumb funny dance. I'm like, shut up. Because I know exactly why they're doing it. They're doing it to get a reaction out of me, but at the same time I can't stop myself from making a reaction because it's this one I did with my brother, my who who was also in the reaction videos and the dance video and stuff. He recorded everything for me, which is fine. I think the skit itself is like funny because it's just how stupid it is. Because that's kind of like I just kind of like, we made it on a whim, and I was like, what if we did this? Because this was around Halloween time, and we have these like little skeleton things that we like set out, and I was like, I have a funny idea. Let me make a skit about me beating up this tiny little skeleton because he like, I don't know, he committed adultery on my wife or something. It's so stupid, but I like how it goes like from 0 to 100 really quick, because at one point I'm just like talking with a skeleton, but then I grab it and I start slamming its head in the refrigerator door, and it's like that. It was supposed to be like, whoa, where'd this come from? And one of my favorite shots is from this video is where I'm just like staring at the skeleton, but the camera's kind of looking at me, and I just go, "Tell that to the judge in hell." It's such a funny little edit, and now we're getting more into like the modern era. This video, this is the most talked about video, and I hate people talking about this so much. I don't hate the video itself. I think it's funny enough, and I think because I did it like just randomly, but there's also kind of a sad backstory to this video. But first, let me talk about like why I hate people talking. There's this running joke that people have in my family, because for some reasons, either my brother and or sister was like, let me show this to everybody in our close proximity of our family. I'm like, I hate you. I just and one of the things I consistently said in the video was like, this alcohol tastes like a Sharpie, because it did to me, and I like brought it up like 3 different times because I had no other description for it. And ever since then, whenever like somebody would make me a drink, they were like, does it taste like a Sharpie? Because there is nothing less funny that you could fucking do. I fucking hate this so much. Also, the sad backstory about this video was that this was at a time one of the lowest points in my life, where I genuinely hated myself. I don't hate myself anymore, so don't worry about that. But this was at a time when everything was just going wrong. I was not going anywhere. Everything sucked. And that's kind of why I brought up the idea of just like drinking random things, because I've never like really been drunk before. So I was like, hey, let's try getting drunk, and hey, maybe I'll make a funny video out of it. So yeah, hey, family people, next time you want to make a joke about this video, maybe think about that before you keep saying, does this taste like a Sharpie? Because you're not funny. Anyways, on a lighter, let's, that got a little dark for a second. Let's bring it up a little bit. This video, I don't think this is the last review I've made, but this is the last anime review, anything that I've ever brought up. 79 views, about what I expected. Basically, I was just kind of like, hey guys, you know, it'd be fun if I just like did really quick reviews about the anime I've seen ever since my last review. And I actually like this video. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's well put together. Everything on this page I'm pretty proud of. This one, what are my favorite games? This one's only got 30 views. Like, that's one of like the lowest views on my entire channel. Basically, I don't know why, but I was watching a lot of like Nakey Jakey at the time. He's a funny guy. I like his videos a lot. And I don't know why, I was like, let me do a thing about video games. Just talk about my favorite games and like a structure of like what makes a good game and that kind of stuff. Dude, this video, I genuinely like this video, and I'm so sad that nobody has watched it. I'm genuinely proud of like all the roasting and like the jokes that I've made in this video, because I did plan out like jokes I wanted to make, and I'm so happy with like how the delivery of the lines could be better, if anything. Oh yeah, I also made this video, what is this best Spider-Man movie? Because I saw this video on YouTube. One of those professional like business channels made this video like, what's the best Spider-Man movie? And then they never answer that question. They just say who was the best actor who played Spider-Man. And I was like, what the fuck? Why did I waste my time watching your shitty video? So I just made this 36-minute long video, basically going through each movie and like what I liked and disliked. Some opinions on this video are not completely accurate because this was all improvised and stuff. This is another video that I like, Nintendo Girls tier list. I did point out consistently in that video that I'm not the best person to make this tier list, but I don't care. The only thing I regret in this video is not putting Zelda at like at least A tier. I put her in B for some reason. There's one there. I got like one comment, and it's the funniest comment I've ever gotten. Worst tier list ever for putting Peach in D. Super dislike. Okay. And then here comes the classic. Kanye West saying Austin Powers for 1 hour. I can't remember why. I was just like, what if I just took that one segment from that Kanye West song, "No one man should have all their power," and because there's one part where he just goes Austin Power, and I was just like, what if I just extended that for an hour? This is what I call a power hour. Oh, here's my first gamer video. My only gamer video. I wanted to make a video about like why nobody's playing Kill la Kill F. It's a funny video. I just wish the microphone quality was a bit better on some of the parts, because I mentioned this in the video, but like there are parts where I didn't have my microphone ready because I moved back into my dorm and I didn't have my microphone with me at the time. So I had to use the headset off of my headphones to like record like half of the stuff in here. Oh man, I love this video. I love this video so much. How I lost November. The reason why I made this, I would have never made this video, but the reason why I made this video is because I mentioned in here that like I was having a contest with the boys, and they're like, dude, what if you just made a video about how you lost November? And I'm just like, okay, I'll do that. And then we had like our own little like premiere of the video in like one of the classrooms. It was like late at night and nobody was around, and we like all watched it. Dude, if only we had some popcorn and some sody pops at that time, that would have made it so much better. I mentioned like a while back how I had a YouTube channel and we were going through like the history of cringe of my videos on that. And it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Good times. Dude, oh man. I love this video so much. Watching the Star Wars Holiday Special with the boys. Too bad it's only got like 31 views. If there was one thing I could fix on this video, it would be the like weird awkward beginning that I put in there. I know I know I put like a funny little story at the beginning that like had to do with like the whole video, but I don't know. It was, looking back on it, it was kind of weird how like I was like being purposely like weird and awkward in front of the camera, because I was like super close to the camera and I was also like against the wall, and I was like, let me tell you a little story about what happened before we even recorded this video. So this video was kind of like a test on like if I could do anything remotely similar to like a podcast. And, you know, it was whatever. So we have now reached the mark. Dude, okay, yo, shout out to this video, because this is like the most proud I've ever been of making a video. Please fucking watch it, because I feel like I made something special here and nobody has watched it. Also, don't mind these videos here. These are not, well, I mean, this is something special right here. This is a special little dance lessons with the White Bowser Sex Ed edition. Oh my gosh, what a special little video. And then I didn't make too many things in 2020. I made like these like small videos or whatever. And then then I made this, and this blew up. I think it's done getting views right now. Grubhub ads, you know, those memes have passed. We're done with those. And here we are today. Did you enjoy that little history lesson of me back there? Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys for watching this video and joining me sitting here today going through old videos that I hate. Remember to keep tuning in. Stuff's gonna happen. Hopefully, I promise. Probably. Anyways, toodles.